Okay. See, in last class, what we are talking, started with the 4 quantum numbers. That I said you about the first quantum number, that is principal quantum number. Second is
Angular quantum.
momentum quantum number. First principal quantum number was set by the Niels Bohr, and about that explanation I gave you. Means Niels Bohr, whatever the thing he said that center we had a nucleus, around that we had orbits are there. All that orbits are named as K, L, M, N, and even he gave the values as the N is equal to 1, 2, 3, so on. That was said by the Niels Bohr in principle quantum number. Then we have seen the second quantum number, that is azimuthal quantum number, otherwise angular momentum quantum number. Azimuthal quantum number, otherwise we call it as a angular momentum quantum number, which was proposed by the Sommerfeld. And we gave the values for the subshells. Then we have set the subshells, that is S, P, D and F. These are the subshells, and gave the values for subshells, that is S equal to 0, P is equal to 1, D is equal to 2 and F is equal to 3. Based upon this, we are deciding which orbit they present and how many orbitals are present inside that. We are deciding based upon the values over there. We know the formula here we are giving for the S orbital. Okay, that is given L is equal to
N minus
1. Based upon this value, we are deciding the as in the angular momentum quantum number values. Now next we coming with the magnetic quantum number. See here, each and every quantum number says you over the one thing. Okay. See here, first principal quantum number, just it is saying the energy levels of the orbital. It is saying about the energy levels of the orbital. And angular momentum quantum number says you about the shape of the orbitals. Shape of the orbitals. When coming to the magnetic quantum number, when it is coming to the magnetic quantum number, when you are talking about the magnetic quantum number, okay, here it is denoted with the ml. It is denoted with the ml, and it explains about the orientation of the electron. Orientation of the electron. First thing, orientation means how the electrons will be there, how it will be goes, where exactly, how many number of orbitals. Which I said you s orbital. Okay, what are the values? Each and everything will be defined in the magnetic quantum number. Means orientation I am saying. First of all, we want to know about the shape of the orbitals. Different shapes are there. We want to know the shape of the orbitals, and yeah, orbitals are there. Not only one orbital. For example, s orbital I gave you the values over there. Yesterday I said s orbital is equal to 0. Means s orbital, whenever it is 0, it will be having its value as a one box, single box I have represented. Okay, it is having a value as one box, which will be normally value will be 0. Its value will be 0. When see s orbital, I am saying it as a s equal to 0. Means p is equal to 1. Means value will be changes. Means if l is equal to 2, otherwise l is equal to 1. First, s equal to 0 is nothing but l equal to 0. L equal to 1 means s will be there and p will be there. Already I said in the last class.
Yes, sir.
Value will means when I am saying l is equal to 0 means only one orbital will be present as me. It is not that one orbital will be present, in that two orbitals will be. Here we are to whenever l is equal to 1, we had s orbital is there, p orbital is there. When s orbital is there, it is having only one value, that is 0. When p orbital will come, it is having three subshells again that. The values are given as, the middlemost value will be taken as 0. Right hand side you can take it as a +1, left hand side you can take it as a -1. That's why whatever the magnetic quantum number values are there, that will be starts from -L, 0 to +L. Something like your integers. Means see, first I said you principal quantum number. They all are natural numbers I said. Angular quantum number, they are starting from 0 there. That kind of whole number you can consider. Now magnetic quantum number, they are starting with negative numbers are there, 0 is there, +L is there. Means you can think it as a integers now. Just basic remembrance idea I am giving that how to remember this. If -L, 0 and +L is there, means it is something like your integers you have. Means here I am explaining that when value is there, based upon the value of n and l, we are deciding that how many subshells will be present. How many subshells will be there. When n is equal to 1, l will be 0. When n is equal to 1, l will be 0. How many orbital is there? Only one orbital is there, that is s orbital. and its value will be 0. S orbital means how many number of electrons will come based upon the each cell, how many electrons will become, that only it can be accommodated. And next, when L is equal to 1, in the 2 are there. For example, when L is equal to 2, when L is equal to 2, it will be consisting of S, P and D orbital. When S is equal to 2, it will be consisting of S, P and D. Means when S is equal to 0 means only one box. When P is there, 3 boxes. When it is coming D orbital, 5 boxes will be there. Means each and every box will be having their own value. See, for example, when I am taking D orbital, it will be starts with -2, -1, 0, 1. Coming to the F orbital, the value will be 7. Means 7 boxes will be there. Means how many number of electrons will be there? Each box consisting of 2 electrons. Each box will be consisting of 2 electrons. Just he is saying that L is equal to 0, 1, 2, 3. Subshells are S, P, D and F. And he is saying the number of disgenerate orbitals. Number of disgenerate orbitals means in each, when it S is equal to 0, S is consisting of 1 orbital. When P is equal to P, for P, how many orbitals are there? 3 P orbitals are there. 3 disgenerate orbitals are there. Yeah, for D, 5. For F, 7. For F, it is 7. With 7 only, we are known, not more than 7, which was known for us. Is it clear? This is all the, first of all, disgenerate orbitals is seen. Now coming to the shapes of the orbitals. S is there, P is there, D is there. Means electrons are revolving. Electrons are revolving. How they are revolving in what are the path? Normally what is happening when you are talking about the S orbital? S orbital having a shape of spherical. What is the shape? Spherical shape. This is the shape of your S orbital. This is the shape of the S orbital. Next, coming to a P orbital. How many P orbitals are there? We had 3 P orbitals are there. Just I have drawn the box. Disgenerate orbitals are 3 orbitals. This is your naming also is given for you. This I am taking it as a PX. This I am taking it as a PY. This I am taking it as a PZ. Means each and electron will be present in PX, it will be there, PY, it will be there, PZ, it will be. All of them will be having a different shape. Means here shape of the P orbital is a dumbbell shape. What is the shape? Dumbbell shape. Leptar dumbbells, another dumbbell. That only we are calling here. Like that only. Okay, just see here. First I am trying to draw the, based upon the axes I am drawing here. This is your x axis, this is your y axis, this is your z axis. Now Px I said you, this is your x, this is your y. This is x orbital, this is your y orbital. Means shape I said you dumbbell shape. Simple drawing. Tinch cone. Draw it. Why? Because in your textbook it is a 3D figures are given for you. It is little bit complex to draw for you. It is better to draw this diagram. Okay. Draw this and send it to me as a homework. Orbital Px orbital. Next coming to the Py. This is your x axis, this is your y axis, this is your dumbbell shape. Next coming to PZ. X, Y, Z.
अरे नीचे की भी
First, coming to the d orbital. Okay, in d orbital we had a 5 subshells. Okay, we had a 5 subshells. Just see, it the shape is double dumbbell. Shape is double dumbbell. Note it down. Double dumbbell. Mean here when I am talking about the p orbital, only single dumbbell was there. That's why I said it as a dumbbell shape. Here we had a 2 or the, that's why I am saying it as a double dumbbell shape. See here names are there something like this. DXY, DYZ, DZX. See names I am saying names are important. Here directly we had PX, PY, PZ. But here dxy is there, dyz is there,
ZX.
zx is there, and d x square minus y square d z square. Clear with the name? See, this is your x-axis, this is your y-axis. 3D shape is difficult, that's why we are going with this. That's why I am saying you to copy these shapes. X and y, d, x, y, I said, double dumbbell shape. Okay, next, this is d, x, y ma. Next coming to the d, y, z. This is your y axis, this is your z axis. This is your zx. All are the shapes are looking same, but names are what are the axes I am giving, that is important for you. These are the things will be changed. Okay, this is dxy, dyz, dzx. Next coming to the dx square minus y square. Dx square minus y square. This is your dx square minus y square. Dx square minus y square. Finally, dz square. This is your z axis. This is your z axis. On this only, on z only it is present. Something like this, please. Okay. The diagrams. See, for example, see here. What are the things which will come in the exam that we are seeing? For example, n value is 1. For example, n value is 1. When n value is 1, L is equal to n minus 1, which is 0 minus 1, which is equal to, 1 minus 1, which is equal to 0. When L is equal to 0, which orbital you will get it? We get it as a s orbital. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Means which is, whatever the s orbital you are getting, that s orbital is nothing but a 1s orbital. Means n is equal to 1, that's why I am saying it as a 1s orbital. Means nucleus, the first orbit only will be present. And nucleus, it will be the first orbit. How many subshells will be there? Means when L equal to 0, it will be consisting of only one subshell, that is yes. Only yes subshell will be present over there. For example, n is equal to 2. For example, n is equal to 2. When n is equal to 2, L value what happened? 2 minus 1, L is equal to 1. It means that it is consisting of s orbital and p orbital. S orbital and p orbital. When s orbital is there, the value will be 0. When coming to the p orbital, it will be having 3 values, that is minus 1, 0, plus 1. See, it means that it is 2s, it is 2p. It means that he is saying you that in a second orbital only the two things are present, that is s orbital and p orbital, that too 2s and 2p will be present. First orbital it is L equal to 0, only s orbital will be present, that is that too given it as a 1s. That is given as a 1s. When you are entering into the second orbital, whenever you are entering into the second orbital, it is consisting of s orbital and p orbital, that is 2s and 2p. Next n equal to 3. L value will be 3 minus 1, which is equal to 2. When L is equal to 2 means it is consisting of s orbital, p orbital and d orbital. Means that will be taken as 3s, 3p and 3d. Means next third orbital it is consisting of 3s, 3p and 3d. Next coming to 4, it will be consisting of 4s, 4p, 4d, 4f. Each orbital means each s orbital consisting of 2 electrons. Each s orbital consisting of means s orbital consisting of one box as it is. One orbital means it is consisting of 2 electrons. Means when it is coming to the p, it is consisting of how many boxes? 6. 3 boxes. If 3 boxes are there, means in each How many electrons? 6. D will be consisting of 5 boxes. Means how many? 10. F will be consisting of 7. How many?
14.
14. Means S orbital consisting of 2 electrons. P orbital will be consisting of 6 electrons. D orbital means S will be having how many electrons? 2.
2.
P will be having how many electrons? 6. D will be having how many electrons? 10. F will be having 14 electrons. There in your textbook the table is there already, maximum number of electrons in it. Even if you want to write, you can write this. Very important one. To write electronic configuration, this is only the thing which we need. That's why whenever we write electronic configuration or power, we write S1 and S2. Why? Because maximum number of electrons in S orbital is 2, maximum number of electrons in P orbital is 6, maximum number of electrons in D orbital is 10, maximum number of electrons in F orbital is 14. Clear? This is about your magnetic quantum number.